Hi everyone, welcome to Barefoot TV, which provides you with easy access to knowledge, wisdom and guidance to support you in transforming, growing and connecting with love, soul and spirit in your everyday lives. For those of you who are watching for the first time, I am Leanne, the Barefoot Medium. I'm an international medium, channel, twin flame, transformational coach and author. And I'm absolutely passionate about connecting you with loved ones who've passed over, spirit guides and your intuition, as well as providing you with access to practical knowledge and guidance, tools and techniques you can use in your everyday lives to embrace what you love, what brings you into connection with your joy, so you can be more of your authentic self. Now, kick off your shoes, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode where I am going to bring you some twin flame guidance with what the energies are like universally at the moment, what you need to be aware of, and how you can move through some of the bigger picture energies that are taking place right now. So some of you, we are in July 2018, and there is a lot of planets in retrograde. Now, I'm not an astrologer, I'm not an expert on that. I am an expert in universal energies and how I feel those and work with them. So we've got a lot of planets in retrograde, including Mercury, which is all about communication, technology, travel, and a few other things in amongst it. We've also got a beautiful massive full moon and the Lionsgate portal happening at the moment. So, and an eclipse. So there's a lot going on energetically and universally and spiritually for those of us who are sensitive. So you may be feeling very emotional, very drawn to go back and look at some of the things in your past, to heal, move through and clear out some old trauma, old beliefs, old patterns that sabotage your progress in moving forward. And you may have some of those thoughts come into your awareness, or stories come into your awareness, just to really ask you whether you want to keep creating that and making that story true for you, or whether you're willing to let it go and leave it in your past. Because the reality is that the past and the future do not exist. You solely exist in the present moment, and you have to come into conscious awareness and presence with this very moment in time, with where you are right now. And if you do have a lot of old things coming up, then it's time to really reflect, reorganize, redo. And retrograde is all about the re's. So it might be relaxing, it might be re-energizing, and really allowing yourself to come back into the truth of who you are, your authentic being, and clearing out some of those old stories, those old beliefs, those old patterns or old emotions that may have been creating obstacles or challenges or problems on your path in the present moment. Now, those things can be from your past if you keep creating them and keep putting energy into them. So the universe is giving you an opportunity to walk through the old doorway and into a new door and a new beginning and new phase of your life. So you get to choose what it is that you walk through with. So I often describe to my clients, it's about, you've got one doorway here that's the old doorway that you've already walked through essentially, and the new doorway is over here. And so what you're being asked to do is, in this corridor, is let go. Are you going to keep looking back at the past, or are you going to shed and keep focused and stay true to what it is that you're creating, what it is that is your path, is your truth, is the story you want to put the energy and time and focus into. So really be present to where you're at the moment. If you do have emotions coming up, really ground your energy. And what I mean by that is put your feet on the ground, take some time out to do some self-love. Go into the water, go into the ocean, get into the earth, to the mountains or into nature. Take some time to journal and reflect on where you're at and what doorway you've walked through, what you've learnt, what you've left behind, and really thank it and send blessings to your past, because it's part of your journey for a purpose. Send blessings to your present and gratitude and appreciation for all that you've been through, because your journey is exactly perfectly right and great and amazing for you. Stop judging it as right or wrong. The challenges you've moved through have been for a purpose, and you get to, in this present moment, make a choice and a decision about what you want to make true for you moving forward. So really, if those emotions or those old stories are coming up, ground your energy, put your feet in the earth, breathe, journal it, do some meditation. And meditation is really becoming aware of your breath, being conscious of your thoughts, being conscious of your emotions, and being authentic with them. If you're feeling frustration or anger or sadness or hurt or whatever it is that's coming up, honor it, because it's something that your soul is asking you to clear out. And if you judge it as right or wrong, then you keep it held within your energy system. And the universe wants a clean slate to be able to work with you as you walk through this new doorway. So really sit down and focus on that breath. Come into presence. You may want to remove yourself from, take some time out by being at home even, and removing yourself from the crowds of people around you for a day or 2 days, whatever that is. Go and nurture yourself. Get your hair done, get your nails done, pamper yourself, whatever that feels like. Go out and have fun with your family. When you go out and have fun and you're laughing and playful and in your joy, that's when you're able to really easily let go and surrender to what is. Surrender to the present moment, rather than analysing and overthinking. Why is that story there? Why is this emotion coming up? Just allow it to be. I got the opportunity this week, which is why this episode is a little bit late, because I've been feeling the energies myself and doing some self-healing and moving through some old stories that were coming up for me as well. And I got the opportunity to go to the beach and have a day where there was laughter, good food, good company, good conversation, swimming in the ocean and doing a little bit of kayaking, and laying out in the middle of the ocean and looking up at the sky and thanking the universe for all that is and surrendering to what is. So the universe is really asking a lot of you to surrender to what is at the moment and just be present and conscious to what's coming up, and make a decision, make a choice if that's what you're wanting to focus your energy on moving forward, or if you're willing to leave it where it is and continue moving forward. So Mercury Retrograde as well. Some of you may have some negative opinions on Mercury Retrograde, where it's causing chaos or computer technology issues, communication issues, travel plans, contracts. Make sure you check all of those things. Personally, I love Mercury Retrograde because it gives you an opportunity to go back to old projects that you may have started and revisit them and look at whether you need to make some changes or finish projects off. So, and it also is an opportunity for you to get present to your communication and whether you're clear and direct or whether there's some issues you need to improve with your communication skills. So really just trust and know that during particularly Mercury retrograde, have patience and laugh at whatever comes up, because that's the universe's way of giving you an opportunity to reflect on and redo or reorganize or re-energize. So my internet went out. It was an opportunity to go to the beach for the day. Couldn't do any work. So thank you, universe, for allowing me an opportunity to re-energize. So I just want you all to really think about what is being gifted to you. What's the opportunity in every experience that you're having? Anyway, on that note, twin flame guidance, I want to bring through some information about where the divine masculine energy is at the moment universally, where the divine feminine is at, as well as some information about the collective energies and the actions that are in the highest and best good moving forward. Now, twin flame guidance, yes, it's about twin flame soulmate, but reality is it's a journey into you, into oneness with self, with soul, with spirit, with universe, with all that is. So I'm going to use my Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck, which is available from my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au, and bring through some information about where the divine masculine is at the moment. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune card coming up for divine masculine. Now, this card, the words on it say cycle, change, freedom, bliss, receiving, fortune, opportunity, epiphany, and ideas. So this beautiful card really does talk about cycles and karma and endings and beginnings. With every ending, there is always a new beginning, and the freedom to choose what it is that you're wanting to create moving forward. So remember, we're in this beautiful big gateway of change and epiphanies and ideas, and you know, if you have awarenesses come in, which is what the divine masculine is experiencing at the moment, then be open to it. Be open to and conscious of what your thoughts are, what your emotions are, what your actions are. And you know, when I talk divine masculine, each of us has divine masculine and feminine energy within us, and I'm talking collectively about the divine masculine. I'm also aware that as I connect in with this, the divine masculine is going to be receiving some beautiful new opportunities and abundance coming his way in the next few weeks, few months. So what the universe is asking is that they be open to that. And I'm looking at these beautiful buildings in the background here, and I'm hearing, feeling and knowing that it's about what they're building. So they're in a building phase at the moment of moving towards what they're wanting to create, and the universe is almost ready to deliver through that epiphany of ideas. And abundance can come in the form of wisdom, ideas, people, of opportunities, of things, of money, if that's what you're interested in. But abundance is everywhere. So please know and trust that from the divine masculine perspective, everything is freedom. You are free to make choices and decisions that work for you, and to do that from your heart space. Because I'm looking at this beautiful heart colored green, and don't block the abundance that's about to flow in. So I feel like the divine masculine has been working through some building and creating, and now's almost the time to receive. So there might be a little bit of relaxing and re-energizing and resting going on in order to create the space for that to come in. So that's where the divine masculine's at. And I want to do something a little bit different with this one and do an action alchemy card for the divine masculine as well, which is what actions in their highest and best good at the moment. And this is for everyone who's watching, and the action is right. So the ideas and the information that's coming through for the divine masculine, what's in their highest and best good, is to write them down and to allow that information, that creativity to flow. Divine feminine. What's going on with the divine feminine at the moment? And I want to pull out this card here, is the High Priestess. Wow. So High Priestess, the words on this card are wisdom, feminine, goddess, nurturing, self-love, gentleness, intuition, and abundance. So with this, I'm really seeing the High Priestess is also the teacher, the educator, the nurturer, the wise guide, and that might be intuitive guide in amongst it. What the divine feminine is being asked to do at the moment is really nurture themselves. Put that time, energy into your own being, and whether that's taking the time to have a sleep or a rest, whether it's reading a book, watching a movie, whether it's writing and being creative, whether it's being with your pets or going to the beach or watching a movie, whatever it is that nurtures your soul and your spirit, do that right now. Also be aware of the foods that you're eating, and that doesn't mean that you have to be really paranoid about what you're putting into your body. It just means that you look at it from a loving space, and if your body finds joy in it, then don't judge it and don't allow the guilt to come in. I also feel like I want to say that the divine feminine is being asked to teach and guide and work with their intuition at the moment, and to trust that. And abundance again is the theme within this card, and the abundance is about to flow in as well. Just be patient for the next couple of weeks, because I feel like there'll be opportunities and evidence coming in to show you where you're at, and to show you that what you've been working towards is actually coming to fruition. Okay, and an action card for the divine feminine. And I want to go here. And the action for divine feminine is ask for help. So if some of you are dealing with, so the divine feminine usually deals with emotions more so than the divine masculine. If you're finding it really challenging at the moment, then please remember to ask for help and support. Children often say help, and they don't know any different. But when we become adults, we often put conditions on being able to ask for help. But the reality is you can ask for help from your guides, from spirit, from the angels, from the universe, from those around you, and be open to the help that comes in and comes your way. Okay? And one final card that I want to draw is for the collective in terms of twin flame union. And what I mean by that is the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and what it means from a collective perspective to embrace that union both within and without. Okay, and I've got the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so in terms of union, the Seven of Swords has come out, and the words on this card are juggling, insights, intelligence, initiation, new awareness, take a chance, and success. So what I'm really feeling for union and the collective is there may be a feeling of juggling a lot of things going on at the moment. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing, and I feel like I want to go to the number 7 days in the week. So it feels like some of you have been go and need that rest and that break and that re-energizing. Thank you, Mercury Retrograde. But I also want to say that there'll be new ideas, new awarenesses, new wisdom. For those of you who are spiritual, there'll be new downloads of information coming in. So be open to that and allow that new awareness, that new knowledge, and that initiation to take place. And that from a union perspective, balance, success, abundance is there. Just keep moving forward, keep focusing. And if that movement forward means resting, then do that. Okay? So that's the union card. And I also want to draw an action card for union as well. And I trust and know that for those of you working on your twin flame journey, that this information will be what you need to hear right now, whether you feel like it's connected or not. And the action for union from the divine collective perspective is make a decision. Okay, so some of you might be asked to make a decision about what you leave behind and what you move forward with, like I talked about with the walking through an old doorway into a new, and you're in the corridor at the moment. What is it that you're wanting to move towards? Make the decision, stay focused on it, put the time, energy and focus into it, and the universe will fully support you once you make that decision. Okay, so collective wise, there's a lot going on. If you would like some individual guidance about where you're at the moment, then jump on my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au, and book in for a twin flame channeled reading or for mediumship and psychic reading. Or I also offer coaching programs for people in love, relationship, twin flame connections, as well as spiritual and transformational coaching in all areas of your life, whether it's business, finance, health, well-being, whatever, spiritual work. So the other thing is we have a few more spaces left in the Keys to the Heart retreat here in Colombia in September, starting the 10th of September. If you want to take advantage of that or would like some more information, then please jump on my website, send me an email, thebarefootmedium@hotmail.com.au, and I am happy to organise a free 15-minute conversation with you about getting you here in Colombia to create change, transformation, and more abundance in your life in all areas that come from your heart. Thank you so much. Enjoy the energies at the moment. Stay grounded, stay present, stay conscious, and take some time out for self-love if you need to, and ask for help. But make a decision while you're in there about what it is you want to move forward with. Have a beautiful and amazing week, and thank you so much for joining me for Barefoot TV. Wherever you are, whoever you're with, and whatever it is that you're doing on your journey, I wish you peace, love, and abundance in all its forms.